on? Is it on? Okay. Now this is a comedy, all right? So that means you gotta laugh and you gotta clap. Are you ready for that? Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Okay. All right. Fabulous. All right, I think you guys are ready. I think so. Cue music. Enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome to the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! It's extreme. See monster slaying action as the three-headed pig battles the Wolfobot in a cage match to the death. They'll huff, they'll puff, and they'll kick some iron. Ah!
What we're gonna do for you today.
And then the battle we've all been waiting for: Snow White versus Sleeping Beauty in a mud wrestling death match. Who's the toughest of them all? With dwarf tossing afterwards?
Can you stop?
What happens when the princesses stop being kind and start getting real and covered in mud and choking each other? And the other gets another on a crown hold and
Okay, stop.
flames! Flames!
Enough uproar. You're weirding them out.
I'm extreme.
No, you're not. Can we just do the show?
Fine, but I want you to know something. I'm no longer considered extreme in my book. No longer extreme.
Okay. This is the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
That's right, and what we're going to do for you today is going to blow your mind. We are going to attempt something so spectacular, you will never be the same. If you need to go to the bathroom, go now and wait. We don't want any accidents. Are you sure? Look, a touch and go, miss. We'll wait. A little background to you. There once were brothers named Grimm. They're dead. But in the period before they died, they wrote 209 fairy tales that we know today. They didn't write them. The Brothers Grimm did not write 209 fairy tales that we know today. They were frauds. Just dig up their bodies and spit on their corpses. No. I'm just saying that they were collectors of stories. Never mind the last part. And these stories were extremely popular. We all know them today. Like The Wolf and the Seven Young Kids, The Pack of Ragamuffins, and Straw, Coal, and Bean. Forgot about that. Oh, Straw, Coal, and Bean. Only like the greatest fairy tale in the entire history of the universe. I'm crying buckets by the end of it. Can't look at a straw, coal, or bean the same. What's it about? I have no idea. Those might not be household names, but quite a few of these stories have been immortalized in film and television. Of course, they've all been changed by the mouse to feed their enormous octopus-like animation empire, which sucks the life out of existence and crushes your soul in a death grip of happy, happy songs and talking objects. I can't even speak their name aloud because they're finding a way to sue me right now. You won't win! My uncle is a lawyer! He defended OJ! That means I can kill anybody and I'll get away with it.
Okay. What we're going to do for you now is return these fairy tales to their original glory. We have assembled the greatest troupe of actors the world has ever seen.
Isn't there supposed to be like catering around here?
Yeah, there's like a beef thing
Really?
back there.
Are there at least like drinks?
No. What?
These actors are so insanely talented that they have won
I
countless...
don't see it.
Do you see the radiator?
No. Yeah. No.
Okay, someone's probably sitting on it, so just move them.
Hey.
I think he's good. Anyway, in the little amount of time that we have, our crack team of actors is going to perform all 209 fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm.
Oh my gosh. That's like 3 stories a minute.
Or a different number if you actually know math. And we're going to keep the original endings intact.
Blood, violence, death, and people getting cut open with scissors.
And to make things more difficult, we're going to perform them as originally intended, which is...
One enormous mega super story that will rock your world.
You ready?
I'm so excited. I'm gonna throw up. Do you have a hat? Do you have a hat?
Okay, well, I don't know when she's coming back, so once upon a time, there was a girl who was raised by wolves. Her mother died in childbirth, and she was abandoned by her father, who could spin straw into gold and made a deal with a series of elves. There was also a talking fox in there somewhere, I think.
That's her. And she was beautiful.
Because no one cares about ugly people.
Well, I care about ugly.
No one cares about you. Anyway, there was a girl.
She was poor.
Oh, I'm poor.
Dirt poor.
She couldn't even afford dirt. I shall flood the ground with my tears.
Stop it, you're getting it wet.
Oh, if only I knew where my father was, who could spin straw into gold and could talk with wolves and made deals with elves and was also acquainted with a talking fox.
Hello there, darling. I couldn't help but overhear your tale of misery and woe. Tell you what, I grant whatever your heart's desire if you give me one small thing.
Okay, I'm innocent and trusting, and I want to ask what that one small thing is.
Excellent. I vanish. I vanish again.
What a nice lady.
There, hot stuff. Oh wait, that's me.
Are you a prince?
Of darkness. Oh, good one. I'll tell that to demons when I go. Anyway, I've just heard about your tale of misery and woe, and I'm gonna help.
Well, actually, I just...
Just sign this contract here, and you shall conceive a daughter so beautiful that the very earth will want to kiss her. In a platonic way. Nothing. Whoa!
This is a busy street.
Hello there.
You're hideous in the form.
Look, I have a great
My
farm.
stomach recoils in horror as you approach.
Yes, I know. But
When did God's creation become so perverted?
do you want to hear my offer?
Sure, I'm young and I don't judge people for the way they look.
I will make you rich, I tell you, beyond all of your wildest dreams.
Can I have a jet fighter with Tom Cruise in it? And when he was 23 and not into the strange stuff.
Well, I mean, he was still into the strange stuff. He just wasn't advertising it, whatever. I will make you rich. Not so rich for the jet fighter, but rich enough. I ask you one small thing.
Okay,
You're not gonna ask what that small thing is?
no, I trust you.
Very well.
It was a good day for the girl. She fell in love with the prince.
Hey, you're hot.
I am hot.
Let's get married.
Score!
And she grew very rich.
Hey, look, I just found a pot of gold randomly. What are the odds?
Score!
And they conceived a child.
Whoa, how'd that happen?
Well, you see, kids, when a prince and a princess love each other very much,
Through magic.
the magic of the devil, that's where babies come from.
Ah! The baby's coming! Ah! I am breathing!
Just
How on
breathe.
earth would I not be breathing? I'd be dead if I wasn't breathing. You need to think before you speak! Ah!
Of childbirth.
I hate you! I hate you! You did this to me!
I can see her little hand. It's so beautiful.
Years passed, and she grew to a beautiful young Rapunzel.
What? Rapunzel? We're going with Rapunzel?
Yes.
I like Amber.
That was the name of your ex-girlfriend.
We were just friends.
Well then, why do you save her letters?
I don't know.
You know, I found them in your drawer the last night, so...
Are you going to wear your hair like that?
Shut up! Darling, wash your hands, we're gonna have dinner soon. You can't tell me what to do?
Don't talk to your mother that way. She sold her soul to the devil just to have you.
I don't care. Did I ask to be born? No. You are not about to leave this house, young lady. I do what I want. You don't know me. I am your mother! And? Where are you even going? I'm going to hang with the Frog Prince.
Oh, he's just using you to get some action.
You're gonna get warts. I don't care. He loves me. I don't care if he's green and slimy.
Ugh, I'm not going to listen to this. I'm going to play golf instead.
No, we're gonna run away together and have tadpoles
And just then,
have returned.
Your time is up.
You know, I was walking through the neighborhood and I was like, didn't I forget something on like 18 years ago or so? And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to get that thing from that girl. And now I'm in your house.
Okay, well, what do you guys want?
Your child.
My deal was first.
I'm the devil. No one should.
There wouldn't be a child there if I wasn't setting the mood music.
No, okay. How many deals did you make? Well, just 3. And I may have promised your hand in marriage to a talking rabbit. But what? I was young, and I just needed the money and the prince and the baby. Mainly just the money. And the baby. No, I am so out of here. You've ruined my entire life. You know, you wonder why I'm a counselor. Oh, stop being so melodramatic. Now you just go with the devil,
Thank you. Told you I'd right.
or the enchantress, or the weird ugly guy whose name I always
If you can
forget.
guess my name, I will release you from.
It's from Stiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin. It.
And the little man stomped his feet so hard that he went through the floor, and then when he went to pull his feet out, he broke in half. Do it.
I am not putting that out.
Now that that ratchet little man is gone, I will take Rapunzel.
Excuse me. I'm the devil.
So?
Lord of Darkness and all that. I think I have more things to do. That's some witch.
Enchantress.
Whatever, witch.
Hey, now's our time. Let's run. No, I want to watch this. Go, devil! Mom! What? I just like him more. I curse you.
I curse you right back. You know, this is stupid. If you just signed this contract, I'll let you take Rapunzel.
You know what? Sounds like a deal.
And I vanish in a cloud of dust.
Okay. Come along, Rapunzel.
Where are we going?
I built this great tower for you.
Run along, dear.
Mom, I don't want to go with the emo enchantress.
Yeah, but I didn't want to raise a spoiled brat, but you don't always get what you want. Unless you make a deal with the enchantress, the devil, or the weird guy whose name I always forget. Bye, my love! Bye, I love you!
And so the enchantress took Rapunzel and locked her in a high tower with no stairs or a door. But as for the girl and her prince,
Oh, hey. Oh. Back to my golfing trip. What did I miss?
Oh, drunk again, I see. Oh, just the forces of darkness battling it out for our daughter's soul.
Cool. You want to go to Hawaii?
Sure.
and so the girl and her prince lived happily ever after. As for Rapunzel, she grew really long hair because she was a hippie and bathed because she was a hippie as well. But she eventually found her own prince. But our story isn't even remotely finished. No, wait, it is finished. It's not yet begun. We need to figure out where Rapunzel's mother came from. You see, she wasn't always known as Rapunzel's mother. When she was younger, she was known as...
Gretel, what are you doing now?
Nothing.
You seem moody lately. Is there something bothering you?
Well, you see, it's our mother and peer pressure. Our mother died before we were born.
I remember.
Our next story, Hansel and Gretel, where after school special meets horror movie.
I'm haunted, Hansel, haunted by your memory.
I too am haunted. Perhaps we ought to go to the woods where it's dark and scary.
Can we get some cool lighting effects, please? All right, you guys ready? So when I point to you guys, I want you to make a scary horror movie sound like this, okay? Go. Okay, ready? Let's try it. Ready? Okay, now you guys, you look a little smarter than those people over there. I'm sorry, okay, but it's true. I mean, look at this guy, freaking genius, right? Freaking genius. Now, when I point to you guys, I want you to say, "Don't go in there," like, really loud, okay? Let's try it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Don't go in there. Good jobs. So you guys back here, no good horror movie is complete without some nice heavy breathing, okay? When I point to you, I want you to go. Okay, ready? Let's try it. And. All right. Okay, now since this is an after-school special, I want you guys all the way in the back. I can't see you, but that's okay. I want you guys to say peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. Okay, and back to our story. Wait, we need to do one last test. Oh, fine. Okay, ready, guys? And. Don't go in there! Okay, back people. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. Good work. Now, back to our story. Yes.
Hansel, I'm worried about you.
Why?
I saw you smoking behind school the other day. Why do you do it?
Back here, come on, come on. Oh, peer pressure is peer. Makes me feel like a man. A cool man with dark, sultry lungs and a deep masculine cough. Let's go to the woods.
I don't want to.
Hey, running back people again.
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Oh, okay. Smoke.
Okay, you know what that means. Back to go. Come on. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Okay.
So here we are, in the woods.
I feel so strange, Hansel.
What's that?
Nothing.
It's a house.
Made out of candy.
What should we do? Come on, guys, my name first. All right, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Come on, yeah.
Huh. Let's go in there.
Oh my gosh.
Already? I love the interior design. Now, heavy breathing people. You guys can go.
It's dark in here. Is that your hand?
Is that your hand?
Ah! Oh,
Are you eating my house?
No.
were you eating the house?
What? I'm hungry. We should try the floorboards. They're really tasty.
I'm so disappointed. In today's film, I'm going to have to teach you a lesson by eating you. Feeding us, but not right now. I'm going to have to fatten you up first.
My floorboard.
And so Hansel and Gretel were locked away in force-fed sugar water, like little itty bitty mice. And they got fatter and fatter and fatter. And then they went on one of those keto diets. But then they got fatter again until one day.
I just like the look. Smell like gravy.
Well, my babies, except you, boy, you have more of a rugged masculinity about you.
Thanks.
Well, I need some help cleaning out my outfit. I'll take volunteers. Anyone?
Ooh, me.
Excellent. Come on, Hansel.
It's Hansel's.
Oh, right. Hansel. Would you put this apple in your mouth for me, please?
No problem.
Now we'll just crawl in here.
Don't go in there!
Oh, hey, look. I dropped a quarter. Can you pick it up?
A quarter.
Eat this, witch. Ah, I'm melting. Oh, wait. I'm burning.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. Let's go eat our house.
Sounds like a great idea.
So they made it, but the horror wasn't over.
I was talking to some bad kids down by the park behind the school.
I don't like those bad kids.
They were telling me drugs are cool.
Drugs aren't cool.
Come on, Gretel, it's fairy dust. Everyone's doing it. It lets you fly.
Back people, back people. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
No! I don't want to fly.
Fine, I'll put myself in.
And he jumped off a cliff.
I can fly, maybe.
All right, audience, it is up to you. If you clap hard enough, Hansel will live. Let's clap! You didn't clap hard enough. He's dead. You know, I've done this show a lot, and every time the audience clapped hard enough to Hansel lived. Every time. I just don't know what to say. You know, I think it comes down to this guy right here. I don't think he clapped hard enough. I don't think his heart was really into it. How do you face your children, sir? How do you face your children? Don't talk.
Hansel? I'm sorry, Gretel. Oh no. I have life being claimed by the powers of fairy dust. But candles being blown out before their time. All we are is dust in the wind.
Anyway, after Hansel's untimely death, thank you very much, sir. She ended up making a deal with supernatural entities and marrying a prince, and until something happened, and yeah. But there's always a but. One question remains.
Hey, where did the witch come from?
Funny you should ask. Once upon a time, there was a dwarf.
I prefer little person.
In fact, two dwarfs.
I prefer wolf.
And these dwarfs worked all day in the mines.
I've been working on the railroad.
Mines.
Whistle while you work.
We can't use that song.
I do what I want.
No, it's like copyrighted. The mouse will sue us. So the dwarfs worked all day in the mines and sang their little song. And then one day they came home to find...
What the heck is that thing? She's huge. Get her away from me. She's going to
Slappy, sorry, wasn't afraid.
Hey, I like ladies, and I can't help noticing that you're in my bed.
This is a family story.
So, I'm gonna chop you up and eat you.
Time out, time out.
What?
You
I'm
do
just
not
going
get
with what my character wants.
No, you do not get to eat Snow White. You're not the villain of the story.
No, look. I've been doing some character work, gosh. Slappy's had a hard life. He's been discriminated against because he's a dwarf. He works in the mines all day. He's got like black lung, you know? And he hates the world. He just hates.
He does not.
And he wants revenge against the humans who have wronged him. So when this giant chick comes into his house and sleeps in his bed, dinner time.
We're doing the story as written. Snow White cleans the house for the dwarves, then she gets poisoned by an apple, and then a prince shows up.
Why do I have to clean the house? Is it because I'm a woman?
No. It's because you feel sorry for the little dwarves because they're messy, and you have OCD and want to make everything look nice.
Well, I'm the princess here. They should be cleaning up after me.
Gosh.
All right, she's become too much trouble. Let's eat her.
We're doing the story as originally written.
Why don't we just let him rewrite the story?
I don't think so.
Okay, I've got it. I've been cursed by a witch, and now I have supernatural power.
Besides, sometimes the originals are, how do you say, bad. Are you kidding me? These are classic stories. Classics.
Okay, and now I can animate zombies. I've always wanted to animate zombies.
Classics, huh? Let me show you a classic. Number 191, Lean Lisa. Never heard of it.
Am I beautiful? You're lean? Ooh, skinny. I've always wanted to be skinny. Have you thought about adjusting tape grenades? Okay, I've heard it really cleans you out on the inside.
Okay, so, once upon a time, Lean Lisa lay in her bed with her husband, Long Lawrence.
Do I get to be Long Lawrence?
Yes.
Sweet. Dear husband, I was thinking, I'm trying to sleep, woman. I'm tired of being poor and hungry. What if we took the cow out the field, tried to have her have babies, then we could raise the babies and sell them, and then we wouldn't have to starve or be poor anymore? That sounds like a lot of work. You're lazy. Quiet your wagging tongue, woman.
And she died. Wait, you're dead? Wait, yeah. She died? Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah. That story sucks.
Can I tell my version now? Might as well.
Anytime soon?
Yeah, we're starting over right now. You're Snow White this time.
Really? I've always wanted to be Snow White. I remember my 5th birthday party. It was a dress-up party, and all my friends came as Chewbacca and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and that weird thing from the McDonald's commercials. But I was Snow White, and I was so pretty. Dress, tiara. That was the happiest day of my life. Until my mom told me I was a boy. Of course, she's the only one who's been dressing me in those clothes since.
And moving on.
She was the most beautiful girl in the entire kingdom.
I am the prettiest.
But her stepmother was jealous. Snow White.
Stepmother.
So does it. I see on your face.
Oh, you like that, wouldn't you?
I do believe you're putting on some weight.
Not on this body, sister. These curves are streamlined like a racing yacht owned by a rich drug dealer.
You might need to start tweezing your eyebrows. They're looking a little puffy.
No way. My eyebrows are sculpted in the hands of a blind god of sculpting eyebrows. Who writes this stuff?
Just go with it. So her stepmother went in the room and gazed in the magic mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Well, it's certainly not you.
Curses. Hey, that's a good idea. You should try that.
Meanwhile, Snow White had other plans.
Mirror, mirror hanging on black hooks. Why may I be judged by my looks?
Fashion magazines.
But I'm so much more. I've got a brain and martial arts skills. I'm gonna be one of the 7 sisters after I graduate from high school, where I plan on double majoring in social psychology and women's studies.
I only respond to writing questions.
Besides, those aren't real majors.
Fine, mirror, mirror hanging over there. How do I make young people care?
Put it in a music video with hot chicks.
That's not a very good message.
And just then, it was her stepmother Stepmother.
Snow White.
Snow White.
Stepmother.
Look at me in your despair, Snow White. For I have a lot of money and a lot of plastic surgery in Hollywood. I've tucked, sucked, vacuumed, erased every visible trace of life experience in my past 23 years, and now I am more beautiful than even you. Not quite. Yes. What about Miss Apples and peace offering instead?
When will you learn, stepmother, that we women shouldn't be judged by our surface beauty, but rather by the contents of our brains?
That's kind of dumb.
Well, how about I use my martial arts skills to take you out instead?
Wait on! Oh my gosh. The neighborhood, looking for a girl to come on and make out with. Whoa! Chick fight! And it was a glorious battle. Oh, Snow White!
The Titanic struggle of good people.
There you go.
And so finally,
I shall transform into a black dragon!
no, that's Sleeping Beauty.
Are we not doing it?
No, we're doing Snow White.
Oh, when did that happen? I'm melting!
That's
I'm bleeding!
That was so hard.
like someone else I know, Prince.
Very forward.
I'm a modern woman. Come on, let's get married.
And just then,
I hope.
What'd you just call me?
look, I'm working with a bunch of other dwarves.
I've heard enough. You two are lucky enough to become my servants. Come with me.
And they all avoided traditional gender roles, and the 7 little dwarves cooked for them and cleaned for them, did all that other junk Snow White's supposed to do. The end.
That was enlightened. Thank you.
But the witch actually survived the vicious stabbing. It's just a flesh wound.
Stop.
What? It's not that worse.
Can we please get through this play without any Monty Python references? So she went on and built a house out of candy and 8 kids. But where did the dwarf come from? Exactly. You see, the true secret origin here is behind dwarf number 2. And this is the next story I like to call The Devil's Grandmother. The devil has a grandmother? Everyone has a grandmother. And you need to call yours before she dies. Excuse me, Grandma? Now, before we start this very special story, I'd like us all to think about that special old person in our lives. You know the one. And imagine what it would be like to be old for a day. You already know, sir. Imagine having your best days behind you and really only be waiting for the welcoming arms of death. Feel your mind collapse and your body decay. Tell us about it. Oh, this man is too old, he can't even speak. And you must be his caretaker. I pity you. And this story is brought to you by the Hallmark Channel. Can we get some warm, soft, fuzzy light in the face? Maybe a nice little warm glow on everyone on stage, please? Can we try that again? Okay, whoa. We're trying to have a special moment here. You're ruining the special moment. What did you just say to me?
You stink.
This is a family show, you walking pile of putrescence. Oh, do you not know what putrescence means? You want to know why you don't know what that means? Because you went to public school, and they don't teach vocab anymore.
You go to public school.
Hey, where'd you get that picture of my mother? Oh, you're dead! Come here! And now, for a very special Hallmark Channel presentation, The Devil's Grandmother. Times are tough on the old farm.
Now that your grandpa's dead, I guess I'll just have to go back to my ex now and plant his seed in the garden. That's all I have left, really.
A special garden, a garden of love.
Oh, Grandma, I heard about Grandpa. Could you use a hug?
Boy, could I.
And so began a very special relationship between a grandmother and her grandson, who just happened to be the devil.
Can I help you plant these seeds, Grandma?
Sure you can, grandson. I just don't want to catch you using that black magic of yours.
Oh, Grandma.
Say, are your horns getting bigger?
I'm growing up.
So you are, so you are.
But the garden couldn't stay green forever.
grandson, the devil.
Now, where do I put my glasses?
I'm afraid your grandmother has Alzheimer's.
No, it's not fair, Grandma.
So they decided to go on one last road trip together.
No, I've always wanted to go and see the Grand Canyon.
We'll make it that, even though I can't legally drive.
Earthly laws have never stopped you before.
You're right.
Who are you again?
It would be the wackiest road trip of their lives.
Hold on. Did you just run Albuquerque to the ground by calling on the power of Hades?
Grandma.
I didn't see anything.
But maybe, just maybe, they'd learn a little something about the power of the human heart.
Grandma, our car ran out of gas, so I stole this human heart to power our car.
Who are you again?
But the greatest lesson would be when they reached the Grand Canyon.
You know, grandson, your grandpa and I were simple people and we liked simple things. We were supposed to come here on our honeymoon. Never could because there were chores to be done. Boy, you would have loved the view though.
I could bring him back from the dead and pistol in the coyote.
No, it wouldn't be the same. Which coyote?
But even very special Hallmark Channel movies have sad endings.
Grandma? No.
She didn't make it.
No, it's not that, Grandma. Why, God, why?
Because you're the devil, and I don't like you.
I curse you in your kingdom.
Yeah, I know. What are you going to do about
No.
All right, look, I'm afraid your grandmother didn't have life insurance, so I'm gonna have to charge you with her medical bills for, dying, which amount to about $23,000.
I curse you.
And he shrank, and shrank, until he became quite small. In fact, a dwarf.
Now, go work your mind, rest of your kind. I'm going to Disneyland to work there. In one of those costumes as one of those Disney characters. But you don't know which one. So next time you're at Disneyland and you see Chip and Dale walking towards you.
And I'm back to prevent lawsuits.
Too late!
But of course, we can't really understand that story until we find out where the devil's grandmother came from.
Can we pause for a second?
What?
Are we sure this is really how the Brothers Grimm recorded these stories?
Well, you see, that's more of a modern adaptation. You see, we took a few liberties. Okay, fine. The real story is about a couple of soldiers who signed away their soul, and the devil's grandmother felt bad for them, blah, 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 blah. Nobody gets killed again. I just thought the title was funny.
But now we have to fit that into our storyline.
No problem, because long before she was the devil's grandmother, she was a little girl.
Oh, I am orphaned. Oh, I am sad.
Can we pause here for a second?
Oh, how sad I am.
Just wait.
What is it?
It's like some really bad beef with catering.
The catering is bad?
Uh-oh, I had the beef.
Like, everyone's thrown up.
Excuse me.
I don't think we have enough actors left to do this one.
What?
Well, I guess we'll just have to skip them then. Too bad for Little Red Riding Hood, Frog Prince, and Talking Fish, and Cinderella.
No, we are not skipping it.
Well, how many actors do we have left?
Me?
Now you listen here, you little reject from Nickelodeon. This is my chance to be a star. Okay, you are going to tell my story. We are going to make a full-length feature film out of it, and you are going to make me look good. You got it? You got it? Otherwise, I will tear out this tiny little heart and use it as a chew toy for my half Doberman, half Chihuahua mix. You got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, how sad. Life. So sad.
So, her mom died, and her father remarried.
Mother, where are you, Mother? Are you dead?
And the woman he married was beautiful of face, but black of heart, and had 2 daughters, both equally beautiful.
I'm sorry. I think you got that wrong. See, I'm the pretty one. They're quite hideous.
No, it said they were beautiful too.
I think I know my own story. Okay, thank you. Oh, they are so mean to me. Oh, so mean. I can hardly bear it. My tears, oh, so many tears shall wash
Good one, Giselle.
Thank you. I thought you'd like it.
Well, Cinderella, it's time to get us ready for the ball.
What ball?
The ball being thrown by Prince Charming.
He's so cute. When I see him, I just want to squeeze his little tight red bottom till his skirt spray me with pepper spray. What can I come with?
Of course you can. Not. Ball's for people who bathe.
But we do have a treat for you.
You're going to get us ready for the ball. Now, make us pretty.
Make me prettier than her. I need Charming. I need him. Please? I guess. But I'm gonna need a lot of makeup.
So, being the good girl that she was, I'm so good, she got her sisters ready for the ball.
I'm so hot.
I'm gorgeous!
Life, so unfair. The room is spinning. Why, God, why? Why am I just a servant? A slave? Lower than the dust. Lower than the worms that crawl beneath the dust. So low. So low. I shall not cry myself to sleep as I do every night.
I think she thinks the Oscar committee is watching. Anywho, her stepmother.
Why, Cinderella? She's in trouble here.
Life and all the misery it entails. If only my mother, my poor dear dead mother were alive, she would take me to the ball.
Come and sit on your stepmother's lap.
Hey, I'm good. That's kind of weird.
Get over it. Now, boy, you've really been hitting the poppers, have you? Thinking about eating dust and sleeping on the hearth would make your skin.
I'm big boned.
Okay, and just then Giselle entered.
Mother, are you coming?
In a moment, dear. Run along.
Thank you. I will.
Stop it, I want to. But just then, the other stepsister entered from the other side of the room.
No.
Are you coming?
You do that, witch!
What did you just call me?
You heard what I said, witch!
No, you didn't. Ladies, please, you're both pretty. You're both going to the ball. Now you have to exit without saying anything else. Got it?
And so they left.
Thank you. Now, Cinderella, my fair and wicked stepmother, so I poured this entire dish of lentils here to that fireplace. And once you have picked them all out, you may go to the ball with us.
What? And so she poured the dish of lentils into the fireplace like she said she was going to do.
What are lentils?
They go in soup, and apparently they're difficult to get out of the fireplace.
Oh, the humanity!
I know.
Why, God, why? Why must they always be punished?
But what's that? What could it be? My fairy.
A swarm of birds.
Hang on now. Do I have to be each individual bird? Please, be collectively the birds.
I think you'd be the collective group of birds.
There's no fairy godmother?
It's okay. I was about 11 when I figured out I didn't have a fairy godmother.
Okay, I don't care. I don't care. But I can't do this without a fairy godmother. Who's gonna turn the pumpkin into a coach?
You can walk there.
What? That's stupid. I'm Cinderella. I have a coach made out of a pumpkin, and mice turn into coach magic. Huh. So there's no mice either, is there? Awesome. Next thing you know, there won't even be a glass slipper, right?
Kinda.
There's no glass slipper. Then I don't even know how the story's supposed to go anymore. Maybe I just get beheaded at the end.
That would be awesome.
I get beheaded at the end.
Okay, I don't know. I haven't read to the end.
No, okay, no. This is not gonna work for me. I'm out.
Well, I guess she's not living her happily ever after now, is she? Well, let's continue with our story.
We can't continue. There's no Cinderella.
Oh, sure there is. Put on the dress, Daniel. Put on the dress. So Cinderella had her dress, and she felt very pretty.
I'm so pretty. Thank you, birds.
Tweet, tweet!
Now I shall walk to the ball.
But the ball was guarded by a one-armed, eye-patch-wearing Scottish pirate named Mac.
What's we doing at this here ball? It's not Scots, it's drunk.
Will I like to come in, please?
Shut it.
And the stepmother and the stepsisters arrived.
Cinderella. What are you doing here?
You suck.
Well, I'm going to the ball because I have a dress and the birds brought it to me.
And just then, the birds came down and pecked out Mac's other eye.
Peck, 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 peck. Ah, my eye.
Sweet, I'm in.
And just then,
Announcing His Highness, Prince. Hello there. Have a nice time, are we? Who's that niece? My name's Cinderella. Righto. Gives taste, love. Oh, stop. You're embarrassing me. I'll do more on that later. Stuff like the baby's bottle. Oh, really? Like to pour hot sauce over you. Roast you over an open pit till you're brown and tender. Like chicken breast. I like that.
okay, now, this is getting a little weird. But I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with this guy. Maybe he should win the
Oh, Prince, you danced divinely.
Oh, and they danced all night long.
What are these strange feelings? Could it be love? Oh, my heart is beating so fast. What am I to do? Will he love me back? Oh, wait. Isn't this the part in time where I'm supposed to, like, drop my glass slipper? Or...
No, see, you drop your shoe on your third trip to the prince's balls, and then, the birds keep bringing you dresses, and, you guys keep dancing, and then you drop your shoe, your golden shoe, by the way.
My golden shoe?
Yes, and then the prince looks around for the girl who fits the golden shoe.
Oh, okay. That does sound more comfortable than glass.
Yeah.
Can we please skip to that part? I'm going to die.
Why don't you put a little effort into this, huh? Okay, I'm kidding. I'm joking. A little this, little that. The prince showed up to Cinderella's house to find the girl who fits the shoe.
Hello. Any of Darlington here at this house lost a shoe? I did. Can I try it on in the bathroom? I'm shy. Well, I don't see why not. Yes.
But when she tried it on, it didn't fit. So she chopped off her heel.
Oh, whoa, what? Say, everything all right in there? Just fine. Look, it fits. All right then, I'll bring the carriage. It's nice. Find me. Why do you got blood everywhere? I cut myself. By popping the zit on my foot. You chopped off your toes, you did. I never had toes. I carried you.
So she ran all the way home, and the prince came back to Cinderella's house to find the other wicked stepsister.
May I try the shoe in the bathroom so no one can watch what I'm doing?
Why, of course. I'm not all that bright.
Excellent!
And when she tried on the shoe, it still didn't fit. So she did the only sensible thing and chopped off her heel. This one chopped off the heel.
Son of a mother witch!
Say there, everything all right?
Everything's just peachy.
Why, you're as pretty as a daisy. All right then, up in me carriage.
But as they were riding,
Say, I'm not terribly observant either. Do I smell blood? Blood means there's blood everywhere.
I cut myself while shaving. I have a very hairy feet, like a hobbit.
You chopped off your heel, you daft wench. What am I carrying? I did it for you!
so the prince showed up to Cinderella's house for a third time.
Hello there. I realize many of the darlings in this here house have chopped off body parts to fit this here shoe. But I was wondering if anybody else fit it. You see, I'm not terribly smart. Or really anything else. But I'm very persistent. Makes me ideal to run the government.
I will try on the shoe.
It fits.
My love,
It's you.
it is I.
And they lived happily ever after. As for the stepsisters, the birds came down and pecked out their eyes just for fun.
What's that? Was that in the distance? Ah!
Oh my goodness, sister, are you okay?
They lived happily ever after. The birds. However, that is not the end of the story. That's the beginning. Exactly. I thought you had the beat. We were all fine. We just wanted to see if you could do it. That's not very nice. What can we do? Oh, wow, looks like we're out of time. That's right. Now it's time for the lightning round recap. It is? Yeah, otherwise no one will be able to follow the narrative. So what we're going to do to finish off this story is re-perform everything we've already done in about 2 minutes. We ready? Let's go! Cinderella got pregnant. Heavens! After the... Joyous day! Then her daughter married a demon.
It's your fault.
Then Cinderella became old.
I'm old now. Grandson! You're the devil.
You're sick.
Who's a green
Yeah,
chick?
you're dead. Now I'm a dwarf. Little person.
Let's start our own dwarf village with 500 friends.
That's a great idea. We can like.
Giant Hardy! Ah, I'm a dwarf.
Little person.
Hey, how about you clean our house and take a second night?
You're not going to impress me.
I'm hotter than you.
Well, I don't judge myself on my looks, but I'm surely hotter than that.
You want to fight about it?
Yeah,
Your kung fu stronger than mine.
What's going on here?
I'm an emancipated princess, and I take what I want. You.
It's just a flash wound.
I don't want to fight off.
Hey, let's eat that lady's house.
That's a great idea.
How about I eat you instead? How about I push you in the oven and you die?
Dead in a running way!
Cool. I'm gonna go jump off a cliff.
Somehow I'm poor.
Oh look, the enchantress, the devil, and the weird guy. Deal.
Hey, baby, let's get married.
Score! I'm pregnant.
I hate you all just because I'm a teenager.
Well, that sucks.
because I already sold you to the devil, the enchantress, and the weird guy, so yeah.
I go, Pencil.
You can go as long as you sign this contract.
Bye.
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 Bye, and they lived happily ever after. And
I hope that contract that I signed doesn't have any repercussions against me.
You'll find out.
the end.